Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 16th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody had a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we will be talking about your forecast for Friday and Saturday. Also, the weather radar currently across the nation. Also, the Watches Warning Advisory map for your locations. Also, the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Friday and Saturday in this video package. I hope everybody enjoying their Thursday out there so far, like I said. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button today and you're in. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some mixed precipitation over here in Washington and Oregon State, back through Idaho and also Montana, a little bit along the Canadian-U.S. border, stretching back into Wyoming. We have thunderstorms and showers there as well from the Canadian border stretching to Minnesota, through the Dakotas, and also into Minnesota as well, and also with Wyoming region as well. We have thunderstorms and showers stretching from Texas all the way to Illinois, up into Michigan, also into southeast Canada, stretching through Maine, all the way back to Pennsylvania, D.C., down to the Carolinas, and a portion of Florida, and the Gulf of Mexico. We got some severe weather in the yellow slashed area from Louisiana to Alabama, and some flash flooding possible there as well from Louisiana over toward Georgia, same from Kentucky to Tennessee, back to southern Illinois, and also into Missouri. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge of all the remainder of Canada through portions of the western U.S., portions of the Four Corners region, portions of the northern plains, down toward Texas, Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of California, Mexico region, Yucatan Peninsula, also Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, and portion of Florida and the Florida Keys. All of these activities for your Friday, May 17th. Alright, let's move on to your Saturday forecast now. As you can see here, we got some showers and storms up here in portion of Maine, stretching all the way back to New York State. Same up here in the Great Lakes region, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, portion of Montana, right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Also, we have more mixed precipitation over here along the U.S.-Canadian border. Also in the Montana, Idaho, and Washington State with a little bit of showers in coastal areas. Thunderstorms and showers over portions of Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado with mixed precipitation there as well. Utah, Nevada, and California. Thunderstorms and showers elsewhere along the southeast coast, stretching from the Gulf of Mexico to the Carolinas to Pennsylvania. A little bit in New York State up in the Maine. Also over toward Rhode Island as well. Red slashed area could be some Alabama, Georgia, and portions of Florida. Otherwise, dry high pressure in charge of much of Canada, portions of the upper Midwest, Four Corners region, portions of the Central Plains, Gulf of California, Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, and in South Florida. Okay, as you can see here, we got pretty quiet conditions along the East Coast. Got a little bit offshore over in the northeastern U.S., also toward Maine. More activity over South Canada, stretching in the portion of the Great Lakes region up around northern Michigan. Also down in the portion of Indiana, Illinois. More activity stretching from Missouri to Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, across the Dakotas, back into Montana, also into portion of northern Idaho and also northwestern Washington State. Remainder of the U.S. looks pretty quiet at this time. Alright, let's move on to the Watches Warning Advisory map for your locating across the nation. Alright, as you can see here, we got some flood watches over portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, and also Missouri, and also in the portion of Arkansas, same across Mississippi, Alabama, northern Florida, back in Louisiana, back into Texas. We have tornado watches and tornado warnings ongoing in Texas, tornado watches and severe thunderstorm warnings in Louisiana. We have ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings for central and west Texas with a severe thunderstorm watch there as well. Also, we have special weather statements across the south portion of Texas. River flood warnings also in effect over here in portion of Virginia, same toward Indiana, Illinois, Iowa as well, down toward toward Missouri, Arkansas, down into Louisiana. There'll be a lot of river flood warnings ongoing there. Also over in South Carolina as well, South Georgia. We have some spots there from around the Boston, Massachusetts region stretching down toward Virginia. Hydro issues over southeastern Colorado. Wind advisories up here and high wind warning watches in effect for portions of Montana, Idaho, and Washington, Oregon State. Special weather statements over North Dakota. Alright, we still got the flood watches, high surf advisories over portions of the Hawaiian Chain Island, and also gale warning, small craft advisories there as well. Same around the Alaska area. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time. This is the outlook for your Friday. General thunderstorm from Great Falls to Duluth to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Rochester to Buffalo to Columbia, South Carolina. Down toward Tampa, same toward Fort Stockton and also Midland. Martinal Rest up here in portions of Rapids, South Dakota. Pierre, also Bismarck, North Dakota. Also toward Grand Forks. Also again from San Antonio to Little Rock to Columbus and Savannah. Columbus, Georgia to Savannah, Georgia. Also toward Tallahassee. Also Mobile to New Orleans, all the way to Corpus Christi. A slight risk of severe weather there as well. The tornado probability is along the Gulf Coast from Corpus Christi to stretching into Columbus, Georgia, Tallahassee, Florida. 5% from New Orleans to Mobile to Dalton to just south of Columbus, Georgia. All right, now let's move on to the winds. 5% from up here near Bismarck to Grand Forks to Fargo, also toward Rapid City. Also from Savannah, Georgia to Tallahassee, Columbus, Georgia, Greenville, Mississippi to Dallas, Texas. Also down toward San Antonio, Corpus Christi to New Orleans to Mobile to Dalton to just south of Columbus. That's a 15% risk for damaging winds over 60 miles per hour. The hail probability, we have about 5% over Bismarck. This is for large hail. Also Columbus, Georgia to Dalton to Greenville, Mississippi, Shreveport, back to San Antonio, Dallas area, 5%. The significant area for severe hail greater than 2 inches in diameter will stretch from Corpus Christi up toward New Orleans and also just around the Alexandria area. Also Corpus Christi, Baton Rouge, Metairie, and Lafayette, Louisiana regions as well. Also that includes Mobile to New Orleans, 15% risk for large hail tomorrow on your Friday. Alright, finally we'll wrap it up with your Saturday outlook. General thunderstorm from Denver to Pablo to just east of Durango. More from Duluth, Minnesota down toward Alexandria, Louisiana. Over toward Roanoke, Virginia. Also toward Burlington, New York, Watertown, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Marginal risk stretching from Raleigh to Charlotte to Columbia, back to Dalton, Tallahassee, and also down toward Mobile and New Orleans. Probability for Saturday will be 5%. Same area from Raleigh to Wilmington, Charlotte to Columbia to Charleston, Savannah, down toward Dalton, Mobile, New Orleans, toward Tallahassee, and north of Jacksonville, Florida. Would not be surprised, maybe a slight risk could be added in there, but right now we're going with a marginal risk at this time. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. So enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video, so have a wonderful Thursday evening, folks. Take care.